Morning everyone. We've done a run today with Simon, the run adventurer. There he is. He's very kindly come up from Sandbach today to take in this run, walk, drive. You can do all three of those. We started in Trarloghan, Birthingham, over in the countryside in Flintshire, and they ran through various country lanes, woods, a couple of monuments, and we've ended up by the Duke of Lancaster, the fun ship in Flintshire. You also see the coast, see a bit of the Dee estuary, and lots of sunshine. A beautiful sunrise this morning. Now, Simon's here. He's a mad keen runner, walker, adventurer, everything. And he's going to tell you about his channel and his love of running. Over to you, Simon.
Yeah. Yeah, so I'm Simon, also, aka the Run Adventurer. Anyone who wants a sticker, just let me know.
Can I have one, please?
Yeah, sure. By all means. I'll send you a selection of stickers.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, so I'm just an average fun runner, really. I'm not any fancy runner. I'm not fast. I just enjoy the love of running. Just getting out, and it allows me to get out into the countryside and explore.
Yeah.
So I've been running for 30 odd years. You know, half marathon is my sort of distance, really.
Yeah, that's a good distance.
Yeah, I mean, it depends on your pace, really. If you're a faster runner, obviously running marathons is an everyday sort of...
Yeah.
Whereas if you're... But a lot of runners, a lot of runners never go further than a 5k.
No.
But I think, you know, being half marathon fit is where I like to be, is to be able to be running 25-30 miles a week.
Yeah, it's a good distance.
That sort of base sort of fitness, so that anytime you could run a half marathon. And that sort of level of fitness means that you can get out and
about and enjoy all this.
Yeah, and
that's
enjoy
on a doorstep.
it. I mean, this morning's just absolutely fantastic.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll be honest with you. When my alarm went off at 4:25 this morning, I was a little. There was a moment of, what am I doing? What am I doing? But then you're driving out and it's just beautiful, you know, in the mist, and then the sun starts to come up, and it's just a perfect. And then, I mean, the scenery around here, you're so lucky to live around here. It's fantastic.
It's stunning, isn't it? And it's quiet as well.
Yeah.
You know, it's real. People travel miles and miles and go to all the tourist spots, you know, where you can't move, you can't get a parking space. You come here, you can park anywhere.
Yeah.
And basically, most things are free. This is all completely free. You know, nature, wildlife, everything. It's, you know, and it's quiet. You've got the weather, you've got the countryside, you've got everything you could want. You know, you've got the runs, the trails, the walks, the drives, leisure drives, everything. Yeah,
I did notice the leisure drive marked, and I think that's something I will come and do because at the moment, I've got this pericarditis thing, which basically I've got pain in my chest, and so I can't walk, let alone run right now. So I'm very grateful to you.
It's a pleasure.
To the people who are helping me out doing these guest running slots for me while I can't run, and but in between I'll be filming these leisure drives, driving around, exploring and finding places. So which is quite interesting. Good. I'm actually trying to link together some of these leisure drives to point out some of the places I've filmed for walking and running. So that people can look at the leisure drive and get a feel for the area, and then go, oh yeah, then I could go and do that. So I did one last week in North Staffordshire. Went out to just on the border at Winkle, and then dropped down past Tittisworth Reservoir and up to the Roaches at Upper Hume, which is absolutely stunning.
We're so lucky, aren't we?
Yeah.
So many things on a doorstep.
It's a beautiful part of the world, but no matter where you are, frankly, there's beautiful scenery everywhere. For me, it's just getting out. It's when you close that, you go through a stile, close the latch on it, and then you're out across a field somewhere. It's just you and the animals, and and you don't have to be in some national park to do that.
No.
You could be wherever you are.
Exactly.
There are paths everywhere.
yeah. You travel miles and miles, like I was saying before. You travel miles and miles, can't find a parking space, and then when you do, you're worried how long you're on that parking space for. You're looking at the camera, looking at the notices. Whereas round here, it's so quiet.
But the Run Adventurer channel's been great for me because it's allowed me to explore all sorts of new places. So I just sit with the Ordnance Survey map, looking at the footpaths, going, I wonder what's there, and then working myself out a little route, and then head out and explore. And I just love sharing it with everybody else. And
and we love watching it as well. Very relaxing watching it. So there's days when, like people on my channel will see that I'll do shorts, or I'll do a video with Charlie or the clouds or something like that. When you don't want to go running, I'll watch the Run Adventurer, you know, and it's inspiring. You know,
I mean, obviously, I speed up the footage because it would be very at my plod. It would be, in fact, to be honest with you, the speed of playback is about 30 miles an hour ish. So if you're looking at them going, I could run like that. No, you couldn't. Even Kipchoge couldn't run half that fast.
no. So you do make it look easy.
I'm not a fantastic runner. Don't get the wrong idea. But no, it's great. It allows me to explore all sorts of fantastic places. So I've been at it for 3 years now, and it is. I've got to be honest. There is an ulterior motive, you know, and I've been. I trained as a industrial chemist. I've got a degree in chemistry and worked as a chemist, and then it was the birth of the internet. And so I sort of saw an opportunity there because I was always, as a kid, I was always a computer programmer on my VIC-20 and Acorn Electron and writing games and things. So I was good with computers. So I thought, so I set up my own business and became a web developer. And I've been doing that for 20 odd years. But it's reached a point now where people are building their own, and the birth of AI means eventually that industry is just going to disappear. So I looked at it, I could see that coming, and I've been thought, is there a way I can use my computer skills and put it together with my love of the countryside and running to create some content, you know. So that's what Run Adventure is. With the content itself, what I'm really trying to do is, it's about the music. We like the music. It's about the music, and it's about trying to get over how I felt while I was running. The emotion, you know. Sometimes it's inspiring because you're running up a hill.
All those things go through your mind, don't they, when you're running?
Sometimes it's you're in the middle of nowhere and it's just totally peaceful. Sometimes you get almost like a transcendental moment.
Definitely.
And that's what I try and get over in the video, and I hope it just inspires people to get out. Not necessarily being a runner, but just whoever you are, just get out. And so right now I say I can't walk more than a few hundred yards. But I can still get out in the countryside. I loved my morning here this morning.
Thank you.
I've been across the beach at Prestatyn. That was a real treat,
Everyone always feels happy when they see the sea, don't they? It does give you a boost, doesn't it?
It takes you back to your childhood, doesn't it?
Definitely, yeah. I mean, coming from Tatnall, we used to go to the Frith and to Prestatyn and to Rill. It was the big day out, you know, going over there. We'd see the fun ship, which we've been to today. That would be like the landmark, you know. We knew we were nearly there when we saw that. It's before the A55, so we all went down the coast road, and you know, and now it's gone full circle living up this way. But it does inspire, doesn't it? And just to be out and about. It
was nice to be back to the ship today. I mean, because I've been running, doing a coastal route, working my way around the UK in very short sections for a puffy elderly runner, and so taking it sort of 10-15 miles at a time. And so I've run all the way from Prestatyn all the way down to Abdarren, and now I'm sort of working my way back. So I did run from Prestatyn through to the ship, and that was a really peaceful day. A beautiful blue sky day like this. But I'm looking forward to going back to the ship and running down the coast towards Deeside down there.
What you want to do when you go down there, if you go by Flint Castle, Now, it's really overlooked. People don't think of it, but it's a really nice castle, that Flint Castle. And the path round there, like the walk to it, and they've got figures there, like lifeboat men and figures, and you know, all different things carved out of wood. Like they have, you may have seen, like you've seen the miner.
Yeah, the miner in the cart.
And the cart, yeah. The pit pony and all that.
Gave Dobbin a quick tap.
Give Dobbin a tap. And there's things like that, carved statues by Flint Castle. And it's really good, and a lot of people never ever know it's there because you can't see it from the coast road.
You wouldn't see it. I mean, that's the thing. You get out in the countryside, and most of the time you don't see a soul.
No.
And then you get near a car park.
Yeah.
And you see people, and that people don't get more than about quarter of a mile from the car park, do they?
No.
And so you miss it, unless of course you subscribe to Run Adventure and watch it all.
That's where you go to, Run Adventurer.
Yes.
I'll leave a link and everything else.
You can find me. I'm on YouTube/Run Adventurer. I am also quite active on social. I'm most active on Facebook actually.
Yeah.
But I'm also on Instagram, Threads. I do a bit of Twitter. I'm not mad keen on Twitter.
No. Is it X or something?
Seems to be, X. It seems to be people who want to have an argument.
Yeah. There's too much of that, isn't there?
I'm not. That's not.
No.
I avoid conflict.
Yeah.
So
it's a good way.
I do post stuff on there too.
Yeah.
So yeah, by all means.
Yeah. Well, the video of what we've done today, the run from the country to the coast, will be coming out in a few weeks.
Well, let's see. It's probably about 6 weeks off. So what I'm doing now is basically I need the channel to start making some money. Otherwise, because I'm spending all my money doing it, I'm going to run out of money.
Yeah.
I've been working 3 days a week at it for 3 years.
Yeah.
And I'm going to run out of money. So I've now paywalled half the content. So only half the videos go out on YouTube and the other half just go out to my Patreon subscribers.
Yeah.
And so, it means that, so what I'm doing is 1 week I'm having one of the running videos. The following week I'm having a coffee with Simon, which is quite nice actually, because I get to come out and meet people like you.
Yeah,
and
enjoyed it.
Find out why they enjoy the countryside.
Yeah.
So it's 1 week. 1 week's a running video, 1 week's an interview video, and then back and forth. So so there's a few to come. I'm trying to think now. So next week it's so it's every other week. So the next video is we're going down to Downs Banks near Stone in Staffordshire.
Oh yeah.
Which is one of the places I'm intending to film. But at the moment I can't walk. When I filmed that a month ago, I couldn't walk more than about 400 or 500 yards.
Really? Yeah.
So I just sit by the stream and we talk about my relationship with alcohol, my personal demon, and why I've given up and how I'm coping. So I'm hoping it's going to be.
Good luck.
Let's have a look now. I've got this. I've created this little app on my phone. Days sober. I click on it. I've now been sober for 65 days.
Well done. So we're talking there 9 weeks.
Yeah. So. You've only got to get through the first fortnight really, and then you break the chemical dependency.
Yeah. Nice.
Anyway, that's next week's video.
Okay.
Other videos coming up. Hold on, I'll give you a list.
There you are.
And there's so many of them to see.
This is at Run Adventurer. Yeah.
So all of these are already up on Patreon, but this is sort of what's coming up.
Yeah.
We have. Come on.
There's the cows in the background.
It's a lovely spot. It's so peaceful.
Yeah,
here.
lovely, isn't it?
Yeah, I think the next one is after that is Froggatt Edge.
Oh, right.
So I go over to. We head over to. So I did I've done Mulvama. That's just just for Patreon. It's for Patreon. Then we've got Froggatt Edge, which was beautiful. It's this ridge and all the purple of the heathers right now is absolutely stunning.
Yeah, yeah.
I had Jason as a guest runner to run that for me.
The Jasonator.
The Jasonator, yeah. I want people stopping him in the street going, it's the Jasonator.
If I see him around Crewe, I will do.
Yeah, I've got an idea for yours as well.
All right.
And then,
I look forward to that one, don't I?
and then, where else have we got? Oh, I've got a running kit review. So
right, yeah.
I've built up a lot of kit over 30 years, as you can imagine. So
yeah.
I run through all the kit I use and why and where and when, you know. When do you take your shorts off and put your leggings on?
Yeah.
when do you put the buffalo shirt on?
Yeah, yeah. It's like all my shirts. We were going through stuff last week, some stuff to go to the charity shop and some stuff to get rid of or recycle. And every other t-shirt is a running, like this one, the Mercy Tunnel 10K, every other one.
Yeah.
You know, and some of them are a bit tight. This one's okay. Some of them are a bit tight. I think they were a bit tight when I ran in them, but I was being ambitious with my medium.
Yeah, I think it's... I'm about the same size thing. I take a medium stroke large, and I tend to... It's better to wear on the large.
It definitely, yeah. Yeah, it's more comfortable, isn't it?
It is. Who else have we got? Teg's Nose. That's a Patreon exclusive one. That, again, beautiful, near Macclesfield. And you're up on the hill there, which is all grit stone. Beautiful view, and then running down through Sutton and onto the Macclesfield Canal. Yeah. Gotta love a canal. So
yeah,
nice
there's lots of canals on your channel as well, which I haven't done yet, canals, and I'd love to. I mean, I do like walking along the canals, but yeah, they are really... You see the world from a different perspective, don't you, on the canals? Completely different perspective.
Well, I like it because they just cut through the countryside.
Yeah.
You know, 1 minute you're in a town, and next minute you're in the middle of nowhere, then you're in cutting through a village. Yeah. You just see things from a different angle. Yeah,
yeah, definitely. You see what most people don't see. They just drive past and never see any of these things.
Yeah. So...
Yeah. So look out for this video. Country to Coastal Path, which will be out in a few weeks. It's been a pleasure doing it for you today, Simon.
Thank you. Thank you very, very much.
It's a pleasure. It's a pleasure. Anytime you're up this way again, we'll do another run. Yeah. Go to the seaside. Stick a rock next time.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, any excuse to go to the seaside.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It was lovely. I mean, even into the autumn, it's to be honest with you, September can be the nicest.
I love coasting. I typically avoid the coast in the summer because it's just too busy.
Yeah.
I like to be on the beach on my own.
Yeah. You like it in January. When I did London a few years ago, I did a lot of the training from Prestatyn to Flint, did a lot of the long runs, and it was about 18 miles, depending on which way I did it. And there's certain parts when out on the coastal path, or you're going through the caravan parks, which you could run through them, but they were closed for the winter.
Yeah.
So
you could run by jumping from roof to roof.
Yeah, basically, yeah. No one would stop you because you were like, it was empty, and you could do that. You wouldn't see anybody on the trails, nobody in the caravan parks. I stopped once at a petrol station for a bottle of water. That's about the only person I saw all the way here, and then finished in Flint. Yeah. And got Fiona to pick me up and drove back. And there's a certain beauty to it. You know, you've got the sunlight, the sunrise coming up. Yeah. You still can get out of the way quite early, and there's just nobody about.
And you don't overheat.
No, you don't overheat. No, you've got to keep running to keep warm. So it's like a motivation. You've got to keep going, haven't you?
Yeah, you do.
And there's a beauty to it. Then up till that's the thing with doing a marathon or a half marathon, 10k, even anything in the springtime.
Well, winter's a great time for training. That's where you build your base, isn't it?
Definitely. Get Christmas out of the way, eat a lot of Christmas, and then start burning off in January. But on that note, we'll finish the video here. Pleasure.
Lovely to meet you, Hayden.
And you as well, Simon. And I'll put a link at the bottom of the channel.
I'm looking forward to more crossovers with Hayden's mini adventures.
There you go. Subscribe, share, like, follow, all the usuals, and we'll see you soon. Thank you. Bye.